people, and welcome back to the channel. And yes, I know I said we're done with the non-edited version, but unfortunately there hasn't been power in my place for like 3 days now. That's what happens when we live in Nigeria, I guess. That just randomly take off the power, and it's been 3 days now, and I've not been able to, edit the stuff, only because my laptop's dead and everything's dead, and I can't even find the time. So just shoot a non-edited version, and we're going with it, shall we? So yeah, Premier League game week 15. you know, this was actually a time to like the last Premier League game week was a bust up, but then they give us a glimpse of hope in the title race. And then what did we do with that glimpse of hope? We looked at it and we said, nah, I don't need it. So yeah, we basically share ourselves. And if you don't know what I'm talking about, I'm a Chelsea fan, so I'm sure you probably understand from there why I'm talking like this. Glimpse in the title race and look what we did with it. So whatever, let's just talk about the Premier League game week 15. It was I'm disappointed in my team. I know. So anyways, let's go. Ish, blah, 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 blah. So the first game is Arsenal versus Aston Villa, or Aston Villa versus Arsenal. I didn't even know why I had to check. I knew the one. So yeah, 2-1. I knew Arsenal was going to draw points in this game. Like something was telling me that this would be the game that Arsenal will draw points in. Mainly because Unai Emery still hasn't let him go of the beat from Arsenal, sacking him like what was it 5 years ago. That man is still holding a grudge. I expected the draw, but the fact that they actually went on to win the game was crazy. I actually thought Arsenal when it was 1, I was like, well, maybe Arsenal could even get on to win this game, or at best Villa could get a draw. But they actually won this game. So right now, Aston Villa in the title race. Remember when we were in the title race? That was a very fun time. That was nice. Yep, but kudos Aston Villa. People are saying that they're in the title race. I'm saying, I don't know. I mean, they always want to count Crystal Palace spoilers, I guess. They also want to title race. But I don't think they are. They might make top Champions League. I don't know what top it is anymore, 4 or 5. But they might make it, but title race, no thank you. Like I said, Arsenal, blah, blah, blah. Drop points. They're not going to win the league. So the next match is Bournemouth versus Chelsea. This match was a nothing match. There was nothing to do, nothing to see. It was just basically a nothing match. Although I will give credit to Rob Sanchez, he was the only thing for us in this match. Everybody else was made. Even Palmer didn't even get to play a full match. So yeah, nothing match, nothing result. No Caicedo is really affecting us. So I swear to God, it's really affecting us. So the next match is Everton versus Forest. Honestly, I thought this was gonna be a Forest win. But Everton did it. Moisey did it. Now they're beating Forest 3-0 and next is us. Imagine we lose to Forest. I mean, sorry, to Everton. Like, oh, that one now. We haven't, throughout the month of December, we haven't lost a game, won a game. But kudos and to Forest. Nah, I still think they'll survive. Everton, it was a great win for them. They'll be fine. They're not making Europe, but they'll be fine. So the next match is City versus Sunderland, 2-0 City win. Man City are going to win this league. I keep saying it that I don't think Arsenal are going to win this league just yet. It's going to be Man City. It's going to be Man City. If you think it's not going to be Man City, it's going to be them. Just stop deceiving yourself. The 20-game winning run starts now, people. It starts now. So the next game is Newcastle versus Burnley. I mean, of course, Newcastle are going to win this game. I mean, it wasn't a no-brainer. They even should have won this game normally. But kudos to Burnley. They won the second half, I guess. I mean, what that has to do with anything. You win the second half. If you don't win the match, it's not that important. But yeah, they won the second half, so good for them. But something about Burnley is that I think this loss to me has finally cemented that they're not going to stay up. I know I put them right of Leeds, but even Leeds are doing better. But yeah, Burnley, with this loss, you're not staying up. I'm sorry, but you're just not. So the next match is Spurs to Brentford nil. Yeah, I mean, Tottenham could be back. I mean, I actually thought Tottenham were going to win this game. What I got is that I said that Tottenham were going to win this game 3-0 and Man City were going to win their game 2-0. But instead, they flip-flopped the results. But yeah, like I said, Tottenham they're fine. They had a bad couple of games, but it's still Tottenham. I just feel like they're gonna get at least one game where they look like being no Tottenham again. So yeah, great for Tottenham, I guess. Good win for you. This is dumb. I don't like this. So next game is Liverpool and Leeds 3-3. I predicted this match to be 2-0. It was 2-0 at a certain point. And then they go on to do this. And yeah, Liverpool still haven't won a game in a while now. And now they're having beef. Salah is beefing with Slot on the club, and honestly, look, I don't know how it's going to be, but Liverpool management is backing Slot. But if Salah, Liverpool fans, they love Salah. He's basically a current living day legend, the current legend in that team. And Slot, yes, he has won them the league, but he doesn't have as much power when it comes to the fandom as Salah does. So yeah, it's all about who's going to go and who's not going to go. So yeah, I think it's going to be. I actually think it's gonna be Salah that will leave. Yeah, you might say, oh well, what about Shaw? They're not doing a great job. Well, yeah, but Liverpool don't just sack managers or winning the league. Yeah, look, except I know you're gonna say, what about Roy Hodgson? Roy Hodgson, look, that man was a dead man working hard. Exactly. And even Steven Gerrard purposely missed that penalty just for him to get sacked. But I see it's going to a Salah leaves in January, or they work it out and everybody goes all happy that be a year. But yeah, I don't think Scott's leaving. At least not Julian this season at least. So the next match is Brighton West Ham, a 1-1 draw. What am I gonna say about a 1-1 draw? It's a 1-1 draw. So the next match is Fulham Crystal Palace. Crystal Palace winning 2-1. But kudos, Fulham should have drawn this game, but they were unfortunate not to. And I actually predicted this game would be a 2-2 draw, but hey, Fulham couldn't do it. Uh, but this now means that Crystal Palace are above us in fourth position. So now Crystal Palace are now in the title race. Crystal Palace and Aston Villa in the title race. Look, they're not really in a title race. This is just like Nottingham Forest last season. People were saying, "Oh, Nottingham Forest gonna make Champions League." They finished seventh. Crystal Palace are gonna finish ninth. That's how confident I am. And as Villa, fifth, sixth, seventh, pick a pick. They're not again, but they are not in a title race. And yeah. Finally, Wolves won. Man United 4. Did anybody actually think Wolves was going to win? Which is quite ironic because when I was making my shots for the predictions, I accidentally swapped the points instead of putting like one on the Wolves side and three on the Man United side. I accidentally put three on the Man United side and one on the Wolves side, which made people think I actually predicted Wolves to win the game. But I was like, I didn't predict Wolves to win the game. I said Man United were going to win 3-1. They're like, but you predicted it. This that just showed that my friends don't actually watch my prediction video. They just skip to the end and then they pause it. Some friends they are. But yeah, Wolves are going down. Nothing's gonna save them. Robert Watts is a dumbass for taking this Wolves job. A promising young manager, he could have gotten Middlesbrough promoted, but instead he took a dying job, and now he's gonna die with it. So yeah, hasta la vista. So that's pretty much what I would say for match game. What was this? 15, 16 better be great. And Chelsea, I thought I should call it Chelsea just lost to Atlanta. So December is not going to go crazy for us. We need to beat Portsmouth people. We need to beat Everton. Please, Chelsea, beat Everton, please. And that's not if we can lose to Club Bush. I'll be happy with that. But yeah, anyway, that's all for this video. To like, subscribe, and comment. Thank you, and goodbye.